In the previous video, I covered the flow of managing logs from MDI to Sentinel to Log Analytics API to PowerShell to CSV to BI. While exporting logs using PowerShell, I started to wonder as we move toward a more serverless cloud environment. Managing logs via scheduled PowerShell script means I still need to operate a VM, which increases management overhead. If you are only considering cost scheduling PowerShell script on a VM and exporting to SharePoint or OneDrive can be cheaper. However, from a long-term perspective, I believe it's time to move away from running scheduled PowerShell scripts on VMs and adopt a serverless approach. Also, visualizing and managing logs with BI tools can provide valuable insights. Also, with this in mind, I anticipate that connecting to Microsoft Fabric or similar platforms will eventually become necessary. In this video, I'll cover how to export logs to Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2 and connect them to BI. Fill in the wage information to create the resource. In prepared storage type, select Azure Blob Storage or Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2. This means that Data Lake Storage Gen 2 is ideal for the big data analytics and various other data analysis scenarios. Adjust the subsequent settings according to your requirements and finish the creation. Next, we'll set up the export from Log Analytics to the newly created Azure storage. Select the tables to export. Set the destination to the storage account you created. Over time, you will see the logs being exported to this location. The screen shown now displays log tables that were previously backed up through early settings. If you navigate into the subfolders, you can see that exports are performed every 5 minutes. Now, let's cover how to connect to Power BI. As shown here, Power BI provides native support for connecting to ADLS Gen 2. At this stage, we need to obtain the URL. While there are various methods available, I will use Azure Storage Explorer to retrieve it. Once you have installed the Azure Storage Explorer and log in, you can view the storage accounts associated with your subscription. Go to the appropriate folder, open the properties, and copy the DFS URL. Once you enter the URL, you will proceed to the credential input stage. Here I choose to use the account key method. Connect and then combine and transform data. Unlike saving to SharePoint, where you need to create queries manually, the native connector support makes this process much simpler. By following these steps, you can export Microsoft 365 logs to Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2 and easily visualize them in Power BI. If you're considering a serverless environment and BI integration, this approach offers a more efficient and scalable way to manage your logs in the long run. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment.